So please switch off your phones and remain silent. Announcing the arrival of Professor Dr. Hasanuddin Abdul Aziz, the Dean of KENMS, Associate Professor Dr. Muslim bin Harsani, Deputy Dean of Students Development and Community Engagement, Associate Professor On behalf of the organizing committee, we are pleased to welcome to all of you to the KENMS Kuliah Briefing Semester 1 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, Kuliah Briefing is held every semester for new intake students as a Taaruf session with the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences itself. During the session, the students will be briefed on mainly academic matters under the 4 departments: Department of Accounting, Department of Economics, Department of Islamic Finance, and Department of Business Administration in our Kuliah. And today, on behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to express a big congratulations and a warm welcome to all new students who have been successfully enrolled to the part of our family in KENMS. We hope we learned a lot today. We have lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging. First and foremost, let's begin our event this afternoon with the recitation of dua. I would like to call upon Brother Nusai bin Nazri. فليتفضل مشكورا.
الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم. إياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام وإليك يعود السلام فحينا ربنا بالسلام يا سلام سلمنا أجمعين واجعلنا من عبادك الصالحين. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. اللهم إنا أعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجذام ومن سيء الأسقام. Oh Allah, I beg thee of all good things which pertains to these days and days hereafter, and seek thee protection from all evil which pertains to this day and days hereafter. O Allah, you are peace, and all peace is from you, and all peace returns to you. O Master of power and glory, in conjunction of the Kuliah Briefing program, guide us among those whom you guide. Grant us help and pardon among those whom you grant help and pardon. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. تقبل الله منكم.
Shukran jazilan, Brother Nusai, for the beautiful prayer. May our event be blessed and run smoothly today. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the recitation of Asma'ul Husna, followed by the singing of the IIUM song.
يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القادر المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيم الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المرسل المرجع المعين المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الصمد القاهر المبتدئ المقدم المؤخر الاول الاخر الصالح الباقي الوالي المتعال البر التواب المنتقم الغفور الرؤوف المالك الملك ذو الجلال والاكرام المحسن الجامع الغني المغني المانع النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير اللهم صل أفضل الصلاة على أسعد المخلوقات سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم عدد معلوماتك ومداد كلماتك كلما ذكرك الذاكرون وربنا عن ذكر الغافلون.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before we proceed further this afternoon, we are pleased to have Professor Dr. Hasanuddin Abdul Aziz, the Dean of our Kuliah, to deliver the welcome speech. فليتفضل مشكورا.
Thank you, Mr. MC, Dr. Muslim, the Deputy Dean for Student Affairs, Head of Departments, undergraduate coordinators, MSS President, and his team. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Okay, welcome to IIM. Welcome to the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences. These are not normal times. As you know, you all were received last week to be on campus, right? So you had more than this number, but since decision has been made to have this Taaruf and all this online, so there were a lot of confusion, whereby some has gone back. But those who are on campus, you are most welcome to be on campus, especially those who are in the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences. As you see, when you enter this hall, all precautions are being taken. All the standard operating procedures are being adopted. But the situation outside is not as what we thought it would be, since the cases are going to be taken. So I really advise all of you that to do not take anything, just let it be. Take it everything seriously, especially on the terms of health. If any of you feel not comfortable, immediately try to seek assistance. Go to the clinic, or we will introduce you to the student advisors, lecturers. There are also some on campus who will assist and help you. Last time when you have a flu, you can just assume it is just an ordinary flu. You can just take your medication and sleep through the pain or whatever. But now we have to take extra precautions. So hopefully, do take extra care of yourself. The campus is well sanitized and all steps have been taken. But things can happen because of some irresponsible people who should be not coming to be mingling around, they mingle. If we have been practicing what the Prophet has said, if you haven't flu also, you are not even invited for the congregation prayers, not even Jumu'ah prayers if you got a flu, because of tendency that it will project. But what more in this kind of COVID period? So if we have been practicing what we've been taught by the Prophet, things will not be as serious as what it is today. So that is one on the issue of taking extra precautions. And the other thing here is Dr. Muslim and the HODs and the representative for the department will also discuss with you with regard to the briefing. The normal briefing of the Kuliah is always face-to-face. But since they have asked for changes, but this morning I met the MSS, the Economic Management Society, and you can see how prepared they are to receive you. They have all the uniform, and they have all the name tag. So you need to give them one. So just imagine if it is not this kind of abnormal situation. They call it new normal, but still for me it's an abnormal. Hopefully the normal period will go back. So if it was a normal situation, the way you will be received, the way you will be introduced to the kuliah, the way you will be introduced to the departments will be definitely different. The hospitality will be different. But this morning when I met them and then when I met myself, I still told them that kuliah economics opens its doors for anyone to come and seek any advice or to get information. But do take care of all the precautions which we have put in place. So normally during this session, all the department heads, deputy deans of student affairs, academic, they will be presenting what information and what you need to do, how your life is going to be for 4 years on campus. But now, because of the different circumstances we are faced with, they have requested us to put everything online. So all the HODs are preparing the online materials. They will be then disseminating it through online. For your information, we expected 300 over to come to the Kuliah. And this is just one venue. We have got 8 other venues with streaming online. But as of now, we are using only this one venue because the number is only this. So just imagine 7 other venues, all facilities has been set. So we were prepared, but we have to abide from whatever the ministry asks, taking extra precautions. So do not feel apa ni dejected ataupun down because of the circumstances. But these are challenging times. And down after this overcome with, this will just be an experience. But an experience which is not going to be every time. This is what we call the black swan. Once in a while this happens. So the moment which you are cherishing, you have to undergo, understand, and try to see what are the opportunities you can come up with the crisis which we are meeting. This is a crisis, true enough. But in every crisis, there is an opportunity. We wanted to go online way back a year ago, but we were very relaxed. We were thinking that we had all the time for us to adopt. Hey, why are you sitting? Space out, space out. Why? Twin brothers. Space out. No, don't move the chair. Go to the back. Go to the back. Ini bukan rapatkan sah. Ini kena susun sah. So these circumstances, do not see that it is all pessimistic or negative. There are some positive which can come out of it. We were planning to go online, hybrid and so on and so forth 1 year ago. But because of the lags we had, we thought we still have got time. But this COVID makes it such that we have got no choice, but we have to implement online teaching. So for the seniors, okay, fine, this will be their second semester where they are going online. But for you all, the head of departments and the staff of the respective departments will also assist and help. But as it is now, your first year, first semester and second semester is been assisted at the kuliah level. So you need not worry about the courses in the kuliah because these courses have been fixed for the first 2 semesters. But the most important thing here is for you to feel whether you are comfortable with this online. Maybe it is for a few weeks, maybe it will be for the whole semester. It depends on what the circumstances are outside. So if I ask by show of hands, how many of you have got your own laptops and you are comfortable with connectivity and so on and so forth? Show of hands, that means must show hands. Or 100%. You at the back? You got? Okay. So all of you have got laptop. Who do not have a laptop? You don't have a laptop. So you can come and see the deputy dean student affairs. Alright. So we will try to assist. Where are you from? Direct intake. CFS. CFS also got online, right? You use your phone. Okay. So you see how. So please do not, if you got problem, do not keep it with yourself because of the circumstances. Please come forward. Please seek assistance and feel free to approach any of the office bearers. If you cannot, then my door is always open. You can walk into the dean's office anytime with your problem. Do not keep your problem with yourself. Those who are not present here today, please advise them to be happy, even though in whatever circumstances. University life should be a life full of excitement, enjoyment, long-term friendship to be established, because this is an opportunity whereby every part, and this university is one where you can get from all parts of the world. You will not be able to get this kind of circumstances in other university. Postgraduate, maybe there will be many from outside, but here undergraduate itself, there are a lot from many from outside. So do get in establish long-term permanent friendships and so on and so forth. So enjoy and make sure that the most important thing, do not keep your problems to yourself. Please approach, even in your education or personal problems or anything which will in a way make you to be in a very uneasy position. Approach the office bearers, approach the deputy deans, the head of departments, the coordinators. Undergraduate coordinators are also present here today from business department, from economics. And then there are 4 departments which normally the HODs will brief you. So I will leave it to Dr. Muslim and the HODs to present. But this is a very, apa kata, santai, you know, nothing serious. So you can be, maybe tomorrow the online, the more serious materials will be in that video. Okay. So now we are using the latest gadgets, you know, to convey all the information. And then there are 4 departments, departments of economics, business admin, accounting, and finance. How many of you plan to get into the department of accounting? Show of a hand. Department of finance, department of business admin. Oh, ramai. Department of economics. Economics, coming from here. Economics. Okay, so more as you go on, as I mentioned, the first year is the year where all common courses, and then departments will be after the second year, but you need to abide to the how you want to achieve, because minimum might not be enough to get into certain departments. Okay, so before I leave, I open the floor if you have any questions which you want to ask. No question. Everybody happy. Lunch, breakfast, dinner, all still free. So until yesterday it was free, right? Tak ada ke? Okay, so because they have called off the Taaruf last Friday. Last Friday they called off the Taaruf. Now all of you will be getting all free. The food was supposed to be at the cafeteria. But as I mentioned, okay, if you do have problem, not enough money to buy food or what, please approach the deputy dean, student affairs, or KENMS. Anybody have got problem in financing food? Semua kaya. All right, if you do have, please, I'm serious. Please approach the your society or approach the deputy dean to the address. All right, I don't want anybody to go to bed with your empty stomach in hunger. That shouldn't happen in Kuliah Economics and Management Sciences. Kuliah Economics is one of the most richest Kuliah. You got money, don't know how to spend. Good approach. All right, with that, I think, thank you very much. Welcome to the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Hasanuddin, for the wonderful remarks. Now, I would like to invite here at the stage Associate Professor Dr. Muslim Harsani bin Muhammad, the Deputy Dean of Student Development and Community Engagement, to brief on student affairs. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, good afternoon to everybody. I think as mentioned by the MC, that and thank you, Sister Mumtaz. So, you can see the members of MSAS, as mentioned by Dean just now, work very hard for many activities and was spent nicely, but of course, as mentioned by the Dean, that now we are undergoing certain restrictions. Okay, I think first of all, definitely you should feel like be at home. Of course, it's not easy. And at this time, and I think everybody is facing the same common challenges or problem. It's just that we'll move together, right? And to go through this, inshallah, with successfully. Okay, since we are in this environment, there are so many restrictions, and later on, I think through the presentation by the Kuliah online, they will tell you the details of the conduct of the classes and all that. So be ready for that. So basically, classes will start next week. So make preparations because because online. So I think Dean was mentioning about laptop. So try to figure out. If you're not sure, you can see me. You can see the heads of departments, advisors. Okay, but if you're still not sure, you can see the MSAS committee members also. Okay, through them. Okay, so all these different platforms. Okay, but the most important is, of course, the best is you try to solve yourself, isn't it? But sometimes you have limitations. Okay, but I think it shouldn't be the instance where you become hopeless. That one is you should ask for help. It's not easy because this university is basically they provide you with the environment, with the support that is there. Okay, emotionally we have for psychology department and beside other facilities. And definitely at the Kuliah level, we have student advisors. Okay, besides heads of departments and deans and deputy deans. Okay, right. I just want to highlight a few things, key important things that I think you should know at the beginning because of the opportunities that we have at this university, and particularly at the Kuliah level. Okay, so most welcome. You like it? Okay. Next, okay. So of course, I mean we recognize the limitation nowadays in this environment of COVID, but for information, besides you develop your competencies and academic skills and competencies, so you also have the opportunities to get involved in the student societies activities, either at the university level, right? There are so many societies, as well as at the Kuliah level. Okay, so here I just highlight three main activities. Okay, one, of course, there's so many activities run by MSAS. Okay, because MSAS is our main student body. If you want to get involved in any activity, co-curriculum at the Kuliah level, so you can join them. They have sports, they have entrepreneurship, they have so many, okay? So I think when I go through, and of course, I mean, at the MSAS also have some hierarchies. So they have at the society level as well as, because now we, in this Kuliah, we have 4 departments, 4 programs, right? As we mentioned, you have finance, economics, okay, business administration, and accounting. So each one of them have a student council, student body, okay, at the program level. So you can also get involved in their activities, okay, numerous activities, fantastic. The most important, you must understand, you are no longer at school, okay, you are at university. So most of the activities, particularly that engage outsiders, you can quickly involve in the activity at national level. Even games, suddenly you are at the national level games, or even at the global stage. Okay, so we have students competing at the global stage as well. So not an issue. Or before that, still, huh? You get previous slide. Huh? Okay. Right. So that's why I highlight that is a business game and competition. Okay. So there are also activities for the students. There are announcements, but you have to be a bit more alert, okay? Because business game and competition, you can get involved through your council, through the departments, and as well as through the university and through MSAS, okay? So you need to be alert. Okay? Either you can participate individually or by team, okay? So there are numerous competitions. And something that you can even put in your CV, so it's good game, okay? And good exposure as well. Sometimes you compete against other universities as well as even at the open competition. Okay, later on, just a few examples. And also, there are other student activities. I make it very broad. Yeah, make it very broad. What it means is, okay, if you somehow have your own ideas and initiatives, and you think that you want to conduct those activities, right? Still possible. Okay, still possible. You just need to approach my office. Okay. But of course, I mean, you definitely can go through MSAS as well as at the university level. Another, because sometimes even at the class level, that classroom, because some lecturers they have certain class activities, they also convert that as become student activities. Because you must remember, we have a star points. Star points. So every activities that you get involved, you receive star points. So these star points are interesting. Okay. So I think you should start from the beginning. You know that there are so many opportunities that is given to you. It's just that for you to grab them, right? Okay, next. These are MSAS. Okay, Brother Amin Farhan. Sorry, Brother Amin. Yes. But this tenure they work very hard. Okay, and this is a special tenure because they work in the COVID. And I think they conducted so many online activities. Okay, everything needs to adapt in this environment. So most likely this will continue. Okay, but you will continue for another year, or usually in the new term there's a new group coming, but because of COVID, right? And then the vice president, Sister Mirza, okay. Patricia, VP1, and Sister Asna, so VP2 at the top there. And you have a secretary, okay, they're all here, pretty much. And for international students, maybe you watch online, is it? For international students, our representative is Brother Abdul Majid. Abdul Majid. So we have one brother, okay? You are in business, in finance, huh? BBA in business admin, okay? Very popular program for business administration. And okay, and others. So at the bottom there you can see, there is also council at the program level. Okay, at the program level, BSC council, BACS, okay, BBA, and Islamic finance. Okay, so these are all of these you can get involved and you can become their members as well. Okay, it's good to be part of this community. Next. Okay, these are examples of IMSS activities, just highlights. They will share with you, I think they will go in details what they will do. Right? Okay, these are examples of competitions. Okay, PMB quiz. Of course, some of these are because of COVID, okay, they don't offer, but just be ready. I think once things are getting better, I think because these are annual competition. So one of them is Maybank Go Ahead Challenge. That is a global competition. Okay, so I think 2 years ago, one of our students basically became champion, okay, at the global stage, right? So he also received Rector Award okay, for that, right? Then others are sometimes it's also related to specific field, okay, like tax, like SEMA, all these are related to accounting, but some with finance. So you just be alert of it, get participate. I think it's good for a CV as well. Okay. Okay, at the university level, we also have student welfare, okay, or they call it Khairat Fund. So have a look in this. You should know that if something happened, you need help, right? So these are some facilities available. Okay. Yes, hold on. So if you look at this, Khairat Fund, yes. So get to know because if you face these problems, sometimes I mean some of it university can contribute. Okay, so you should know, right? Including flood, even death. Okay, so you just inform STAT office. Or if you're not sure, you can come to my office, right? And okay, these are Khairat Fund. Okay, next, financial assistance. Okay, some of it are scholarship. Okay, some also, if you look at that, the second point, endowment fund. Okay, of course, if you are really need help. Okay, so these are options at the university level, endowment fund. Okay, and some of it are basically zakat. But there is also scholarship like Umatic scholarship, but based on maybe your academic performance. Okay, student awards. Right, these are student awards at the university level. Okay, so you can see that the Royal Education Award, President Award, Rector Awards. So if you look at all these top 3 awards, okay, the nomination is from the Kuliah as well. Okay, so our top student will nominate for these awards. Right, I think the last one we received is Rector Awards. Okay, so all of you are eligible for this. So work right from the beginning, from the semester 1. Okay, okay, both academic as well as your co-curriculum, both. Okay, so all are counted because of course the academic is CGPA, but for your co-curriculum they also count. There are marking for that. Okay, that is for university level. Look at Kuliah level. Okay, there are best student overall, best student academic, co-curricular, and also awards given at the department level. Okay, including book awards of department. Book award means by subject. Okay, for instance, in accounting, if you are best student in financial accounting, so you get award for that. Okay, in management accounting, so it is also applicable to other departments. So these are all awards to be won by you. Okay, are you ready for it? Okay, good, good start. Right, next. Okay, next is about leave of absence. Okay, I think you should know this. These are options, okay? Because sometimes when during our studies, we face some problems, okay, that we cannot resolve. So you look at it. So one of them, illness. It is a common factor for leave of absence. Leave of absence means you take study leave. You are given a proof for study leave. So I think, of course, you are given for 1 week. I think for the maximum of 1 year. Okay, depending, right? So you are performing Hajj and others. I think for leave of absence, sometimes students face, facing some study problems that they cannot resolve. or family problems they cannot resolve, okay, and sometimes affecting their studies. The only option is they have to, some students, without consulting us, okay, they may decide, okay, I do nothing, I just run away, okay, and suddenly disappear. So please don't do that, okay? Come and approach. If you face a very challenging time, come and discuss. So either myself or student advisors, okay, HOD, heads of department, they are all open to help you, okay? Consult them if you are at the program level. And of course, my office is always open. Dean office, as promised, okay? So the door is open. Right? So because sometimes there are things that beyond our control. We want to study, but it just that so many things happen. Okay? But please don't just keep quiet and suddenly absent from classes, you don't participate, disappear. Don't do that. Consult. Because I think you are very highly talented and selected students. You must remember, UIA is one of the public university, okay, and highly reputable university. So it's a good opportunity for you. Take advantage. Right. So the process, you can, if you're not sure, after the process, all the details will be, you just come to my office. They will help you. Okay. But basically, well, secretary is assistant or Hafiza, so very helpful individual. Right. This also you need to know student discipline. Student discipline. Discipline. Okay. Right. So you need to know this because some offenses, they call it compoundable offenses. Okay, I think the university also will brief you on this. But at the kuliah, we also will exercise this or enforce this. Compoundable offenses means that you'll be given, you will be fined. You'll be fined. So if you found you commit the student committed the offense, so you'll be fined. Okay. So some of these, long hair, dress code, cleanliness. Right, some is academic misconduct. This one is very serious. Look at the bottom there. Academic misconduct. This is very serious. I think the best is study hard, work very hard, try to educate yourself, become very good students. Study is not easy. I know. It's not just read notes and pass exam. Okay, you have to think, you have to reflect, you have to study hard. Okay, so if you do that, this becomes irrelevant. Be yourself. Okay, all of you are very talented. Okay, but don't get involved because it's very serious, and particularly during this remote learning. Okay, temptation is very high. Temptation is very high. Okay. So, but by right, the dean said make it very light. Okay, so I make it very light for everybody. But I think if our focus, our intention is very clear. So study, So never think about this, okay? But it's quite serious, All right, and the rest, I think pretty much look at dress code. Okay, just get to know it. Please observe. I think we respect the fact that you are here. Okay, you want to join. To join Islamic University. I think we know what we mean, what it is, isn't it? How many of you from religious school? Raise your hand. Religious. Okay, non sekolah agama. Very few, half. Okay, right. So if we are here, we are all together. Okay. Okay, there is no grouping, but I think these are the time, the opportunity for you, to learn more, become better Muslims. And just now you sing a song, the university song. Okay, contemplate all the meanings in that. By right, we should have all those, if the things are better, but now it's kind of short, right? And lastly, okay, so thanks to MSAS, they developed you KENMS student kit. Okay, give them applause of hands. Their initiative. Okay, they will share this information through your WhatsApp and all that. So I think basically helping you with the details, what needs to be done as a students. Right. Lastly, just you know, if you look at this, I think the photo is nice. And I asked the wise man, can you read this loudly? Okay, you understood? Right. And you know that, of course, all of us try to develop our career when we join KNMS, okay? Future accountants, future financial experts, future economists, future entrepreneurs, so many. Okay, but yeah, take the point, inshallah. So with that, I end this speech. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Muslim Harsani, for the alignment. Let's proceed with our agenda with a briefing by Assistant Professor Dr. Muhammad Iwan bin Arifin, the Deputy Dean of Academic Affairs. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Sister Mumtaz. Hey, okay. Thank you, Sister Mumtaz. Our Dean, respective colleagues, and the one that we are basically here. The reason why we are here today. To all our new students, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. Welcome to the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences. Fortunately, I missed the chance of being the first to say that to you. So sorry for the being late. I don't think I was scheduled to deliver a speech today. I'm not sure if you have access to my, don't have any slides, right? Okay, that one we save it for tomorrow. But can you open a website? Okay, let me just briefly share a few important points. I'll try my best to make it concise so that you will not forget them. So first of all, how to find our kuliah virtually is to ask Sheikh Google. Nowadays, if you have any question, you ask Google. If you have a Google House or Google Room, will be easier. You just, while on your bed, you can just ask. Okay. So ask Google where to find our kuliah. You can simply write KENMS This is our website. Okay. I hope you are already familiar with the website. Why am I saying this to you? Hopefully, you will not forget that you should refer to the website in order to find the right information. Most of the time, we find our students are in trouble because they took advice from the wrong people. Okay, I mean, these people, of course, they might be your close friends. They have a very good intention to help you, but unfortunately, they themselves are not sure. So when you ask something from people who are not sure themselves, so there is a high probability that you will get the wrong information. And in economics, wrong information is costly. Costly, not just money, because at least money can be recovered. But what about time? Some people may even have to spend extra one semester. Do you want to do that? No. But I thought you love the university. People who love the university should spend more time, isn't it? Yes, but you should leave when the time comes. Okay? When the right time comes, even we have to say goodbye to our beloved ones, isn't it? Now all of you are here. Where are your parents? Are they here with you? No. Oh, they are in your heart. You are carrying their hopes, their trust. So make sure do not betray those trust and hope. Okay, from our website, can I just ask our committee to click where should we click first? Maybe the programs. The programs. So we have, okay, the undergraduate. We have 4 programs, undergraduate, okay, which will be available to you at the end of your first year. So you'll be entering your first semester next week. Okay, and then in February, you'll be entering the second semester of your first year. At the end, so many at the end, okay, as you are about to take the final exam in semester 2, which most probably will be in late April or early May in 2021, make sure to already make up your mind and fill up the entering department form. 4 programs. If you already made up your mind, will be better. Have you made up your mind? Yes. Which program you want to join? Engineering. You're not sure or what? Usually people who have already made their mind, they are confident, they are sure. I mean, no one can change their decision, isn't it? You don't simply among those people who watch K-drama and then water start coming down. You're not easily influenced, right? You'll not be cheated by scammers and stuff when you leave the university. So if you don't make up your mind, there's still plenty of time, but the sooner you make up your mind which program you want to join, the better. We have 4 programs: accounting, business admin, economics, and Islamic finance. Okay, these 4 programs are available. So the sooner you make the decision, the better. Okay, so these are for more information, you can click. I don't want to show them here, okay, just to give you the keys so that you know which doors to open. The next one will be the department. Can you click the department? Okay, so these are the 4 departments that we have. So make sure where to find them. Okay, make sure you know where to find them. Can we click the Department of Accounting? Okay, so this is the Department of Accounting information. They offer Bachelor of Accounting. You can see the more info there. And can you move further down? I just want to see. Okay, now this is the head of department. The leader of the accounting department is Associate Professor Dr. Zamzulaila. Dr. Zam is here with us. And the next department is Department of Economics. Okay, so they have few tabs up there. You can see the faculty members, the programs, and the head is Associate Professor Dr. Maya Puspa. She's not here, but she's represented by Dr. Husna, the undergraduate academic coordinator. For your information, to improve our service to you, because you are our utmost, the most important clients at the moment. Beside the heads of the department, we also appoint our superheroes, the undergraduate academic coordinators or the student advisors, penasihat pelajar. So if you need any advice, academic, okay, if they want to provide extra advice on your, I don't know, usually at this age, you start want to know your pasangan hidup whatsoever, you may ask them. Some of them might be willing to give you advice. But if you need any advice with regard to academic matters, these are the 4 superheroes that you need to approach for each program. We have the undergraduate student coordinator, the student advisor. So Dr. Husna is the student advisor for Bachelor of Economics student. Okay. For accounting, we have Dr. Nur Shahida. She's not here. Okay. Dr. Nur Shahida is the student advisor for those who want to take or those who plan to take Bachelor of Accounting. And then we have the Department of Business Administration, is headed by Professor Dr. Nur Hazila, and she is assisted by Dr. Zairina. Dr. Zairina is here. So Dr. Zairina is the student advisor, the undergraduate academic coordinator for Bachelor of Business Admin program. Okay. So, and last but not least, the Department of Finance. Adik bongsu kita, tak tahulah bongsu ke, but our youngest department, okay, is headed by Associate Professor Dr. Sharifah Raihan. She's not here. Oh, sorry, she is here with us. Okay, watching us from up there. So that is Dr. Sharifah Raihan, the head for the Department of Finance, and she is assisted by Dr. Fadila. Dr. Fadila, Dr. Fadila, the student advisor for Bachelor of Science in Islamic Finance program. So 4 programs, 4 departments, 4 heads of department, and 4 student advisors. If you have any concerns, any issues, please approach the right people. Okay. Next, can you click the academic matters? Academic matters. Okay. At our kuliah, we try as much as possible not to trouble you to come for physical meeting. Although we would love to meet you, to see you, to talk with you, but we don't want to trouble you with menial academic matters. Where if now we want to basically use technology to make it easy. Okay, so for entering department, like I said earlier, as you are about to finish your second semester by April or May, inshallah, next year, before the final exam period, please click the entering department. Okay, so the page will then bring you. Right now it is closed because it is not the season. Sekarang ni musim durian kan? No, it is not the entering department season. It's already ended. Okay, it's already ended because your seniors, they have already obtained their result. But for you, in April, I would advise you, once the link is open, so look for announcement, click, okay, and fill up the form as soon as possible because now some departments may be popular where you need to compete. Okay, so you better fill up early, okay, as you are about to finish your second semester. 4 departments you need to choose. Okay, choose by filling up that form. You all know that, right? At the moment, you are ENM student. In the system, have you checked iMaklum? The student portal, what is your status? Single semua kan? Bijak lagi kan? Your status is ENM. Because at our kuliah, the current structure is that we treat all the first year students the same. You have to take the same courses. You have to be friends with everyone across the department, across the program. Okay, jangan jadi katak bawah. Now katak is everywhere, right? So mix with a lot of, make new friends. Enlarge your circle of Facebook, whatever you have, kan? Add new friends. Okay, make friendship. Okay, approach new people, different culture, so that you become, so that you have better ways how to you expand your ideas easily. Okay, that is also what Islam asks us to do, right? The Taaruf, right? We need to know, the more people that we know, the better, because it will sharpen the way how we look at things. Okay, then the change of program, this will be because sometimes people, human being, we change our mind, right? Do you change your mind? Have you ever changed your decision? Yes. So this is the facility that we provide, because maybe today we have someone who really, firm, Bachelor of Engineering, for example lah. Don't talk about our kuliah. Engineering. But then suddenly after 1 semester, 2 semesters, the person might think, actually, I don't think I'm fit for engineering. Economics, kuliah of economics should be. Okay, so check this COP, but there are certain criteria. We only allow, certain limit. If you want to make the change, you have to make the change soon, below 40 credits. Below 40 credits. If you have spend more than 40 credit, it will be difficult for you to apply or change your program. And there are certain criteria that you need to fulfill. Okay. Registration, this one, just an application to drop. These are too specific. I don't want to share with you the details because you don't need to know that at the moment. Why? Because there are eight first year kuliah core courses. You don't have to register them because the system will do it for you. 8 core courses: business mathematics, statistical method, financial accounting and reporting 1, management accounting fundamentals, foundation of Islamic finance, principles and practice of management, principles of microeconomics, principles of macroeconomics. These 8 core courses will be registered automatically into your timetable. Okay. You only need to basically register for the UniCore, university required courses, because those courses are not under our purview, unfortunately or fortunately. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the link for all the curriculum structure for you to look upon. Okay, to check. Okay, pay attention to the entering department requirements. For example, if you plan to join, how many want to join accounting? Okay, semua orang dah nak tengok kan. Accounting. If you want to join accounting, make sure you score B. At least the minimum criteria is for you to score B for financial accounting and reporting 1 and management accounting fundamentals. These two courses, you need to score at least B in the first attempt. And your CGPA, 2.5. Those are minimum. Minimum. If there are too many people applying into accounting, then the department will have to do some selection process. Okay, same goes to other department. Okay, you need to check what is their entering department criteria. Okay, like I said, after you have finished, as you are about to finish your second semester, you better fill up the entering department form. For Bachelor of Business, you need to score an average of B for 3 courses. 3 courses: Principles and Practice of Management, Statistical Method, and Foundation of Islamic Finance. Okay, for Department of Finance, you need to score B for, do I have the details in my mind? Finance, Foundation of Islamic Finance, and what is the other one? Financial Accounting and Reporting 1. Okay. For Department of Economics, you need to score B for Principles of Micro and Macroeconomics. Okay. CGPA is 2.5 minimum. Okay. So if you have any issues or any questions, please make sure, like I said, approach the right people. I don't have my admin staff with me today, but you know where to find us. Do you know where to find us? No. Email would be the best way given the current situation. But if you want to pay us a visit, why not? Okay. Our office is located at the 2nd floor. I think the committee will bring you for a tour, okay? You have the best tourist guide in the country, in the university. Okay, so they will show you all our offices. So make sure you know where to find, because sometimes even, unfortunately, myself, sometimes I found UIA is a big, giant puzzle. Okay, I get lost sometimes, especially when I go to the central complex. So with that, thank you for your attention. Again, I welcome all of you to our kuliah. I hope you're going to have a very memorable, I hope we could be a part of your memorable journey in your study, in your life here. So with that, I thank you all the committees for making this session to be a reality. And please stay safe and take care. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Irwan, for the outstanding speech. Now, we continue with a briefing session from each department. Firstly, I would like to invite the head of accounting department, Associate Professor Dr. Zamtulaila, to brief us on the Department of Accounting. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, Dean, my colleague, and all students. I am Zam Zulaila, but students call me Madam Zam. I think what I would like to say has been mentioned by Dr. Irwan as well as Dr. Muslim. The main important thing is the entry requirement to the department. Just before I came to the meeting today, I still got an appeal WhatsApp from a student to enter into accounting department with the result of C and D minus. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that because, as mentioned by Dr. Irwan, the minimum requirement is B for FAR 1 as well as Management Accounting Fundamental. That is only minimum requirement. If your parents require you to be an accountant, is your own aims to become an accountant, or maybe your ketua kampung also want you to be an accountant. So please, you have 2 semesters in order for you to achieve that dream. So make sure you get at least B. But I would not guarantee you can go to Department of Accounting even though you get B, because we will only select best students. Yeah. And the competition to enter accounting department is, it's very competitive. Okay, what is accountant? Who is accountant? Just briefly, in Malaysia, who is accountant is based on MIA Act, those who are member of Malaysian Institute of Accountants. Then you can call yourself as an accountant. Under current rules, if you want to be a member of MIA, you have to work in accounting related field for at least 3 years. But rules change, currently there are, some appeals, a paper being brought to the government in order to change that act. But I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, that is one thing you have to be member of MIA, but you have to know the reality in the industry as well. In order for you to be competitive in a workplace, in order for you to get job in a good company, in an NC company, or even now in government organization, you really have to have a professional qualification. At least I say because there are many accounting professional bodies in Malaysia. So if you join accounting department, there are a lot of programs nowadays where you can take some of the professional papers while you are doing your accounting degree. For example, SIMA has some program where you can take some papers during your study here, and then you have to take another 6 papers, similar with ACCA. That's a very good advantage for us because our program has received full exemption from all professional bodies. So I think that is really important. I remind you again, if you want to join accounting department, please make sure at least you achieve that minimum grade. But don't go for minimum, try to get, A or at least A minus, yeah, for these 2 courses. Okay, briefly about department, we have 27 academic staff and we have 1 admin staff. I think you'll see them in our short video tomorrow. So if you have any question, please email us. My email you have seen there. Or you can approach any of these 27 academic staff or our admin staff. If you think that I am nice to you, so my other colleague would be much, much nicer than me. So please feel free to ask us questions or to visit us. But accountants usually we like to work systematically. So if you would like to see us or to get some advice, I would appreciate or I would like to advise you, please make an appointment. Nowadays, it's not difficult to make an appointment because you can always email us. For your information, I have given my number, my personal number to students for many years already. And so far, none of them abuse my numbers. I think no one WhatsApp me at 12 o'clock midnight, So they use it wisely. So use the personal number that normally you get to know them when we have group WhatsApp, and ask questions or consult us. We are nice people. All right. Okay. With that, thank you for your attention. I'm sorry I have to leave because I have another meeting. Thank you very much. Welcome to university.
Thank you, Dr. Zabdulaila, for the speech and insight. Moving on, I welcome the Academic Advisor of the Department of Economics, Dr. Husna, to deliver a speech on Department of Economics. Please welcome. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Welcome to Kuliah Economics. This is such a very short notice to me because I thought that we would have a physical Taaruf session, but luckily I can see everyone is here. Okay, welcome. So this is somehow a briefing about our department, Department of Economics. So my name is Husna Jamaluddin, your academic advisor for Department of Economics. Okay. Um, so basically for Bachelor of Economics, we want to produce graduates who are confident in economics and at the same time can have these kind of Islamic values. Because in economic program, we will have many courses on Islamic studies. Okay, you will see that later on. And it is actually a 4 years program, but it is also possible for you if you want to make it short. Some of our students can complete it within 3 years. Some of us can also complete it within 3.5. So it's up to you. Okay. And we do also have a practical training, but the practical training is optional. It's not like accounting and business department, they have a compulsory practical training. But for our case, it is optional. It's up to the student, okay? But it is highly recommended. So, who should be in our Department of Economics program? Who do you think should be in our program? Any idea? Who should be and who shouldn't be? So I will focus on the first one, who shouldn't be in this program. So those who think they have no choice because they wanted to join accounting, but they are not eligible to join the department. Or for those who wanted to join what? Finance, but they are not good in finance. So they have no choice and come into our department. No, you are wrong. So basically, you shouldn't be in our department if you don't like our course, okay? And sometimes the parents may put some pressure. Your friends may say, well, just join economic department because it's an easy subject. Trust me, it is not easy. Okay, so who should be in our program? So basically, who are really interested in economics? So I don't know, how many of you love economics? Raise your hand. Maybe just a few. Well, I cannot see that. Okay. And then for those who love numbers, trust me, in economics, you will learn, well, definitely microeconomics, you will have some calculation. You also have macro, you will see some calculation as well. So for those who love mathematics, you should join our department. Okay. So okay, so these are our alumni. Well, maybe you cannot see their names and you may not also be able to see their face. But, well, I don't know, maybe most of you don't know who are they. But one of them are actually working in the Ministry of Finance, working in the Ministry of Para. So there are many of our alumni who are becoming somebody, okay? Well, if you think that you are joining economics because you want to become an economist, you are wrong. So if you join our department, you can work in any field, everywhere, okay? So next, so who is the staff in the Department of Economics? So as has been mentioned by Dr. Irwan just now, the department is led by our HOD, Head of Department, Associate Professor Dr. Maya Puspa. So she's very lovely. So if let's say you have any issues, any problem regarding whatever, you can just simply talk to her
Or maybe if you are scared of her, you can come and see me always, but make sure you make an appointment. Don't simply come to my door and simply knock my door, okay? Make an appointment. And we also assisted by two assistants, which is Sister Hagrani and Sister Rohati. They are also very lovely and very helpful. So just come to our department and talk to them, okay? Regardless of anything, regarding of any issues, come and talk to them. Well, that's me at the end. Don't worry. Okay. And then professors. So for your information, in our department, we have the largest numbers of professors compared to other departments. So if you want to learn with the seafoods, please join our department. Okay. Okay. So our professors have so many expertise uh, from Islamic point of view, from mainstream, which is economic. We have Prof. Zarina, which is the expert in mathematics. Who else? Prof. Muhasri, which is the expert in industrial economics and so on. So if you love to learn about economics and if you love to learn with the right person, with the expert, please join our department. Next. Okay, we do also have some quite a few numbers of associate professors. And well, you will see them tomorrow because each of us will make our own video. So you can somehow learn about who are they. Okay. And next one, these are some assistant professors. And yeah, okay. Yes, okay. So this is the entry requirement to join our department. Well, as mentioned by Dr. Irwan, you have to score at least B with the subjects of principal, micro, and macro. So if you can get B for this subject, you can simply join our department. Okay? And you have to have at least CGPA of 2.5. Next. Well, this is the structure of our program. Definitely you have to complete your university required courses. Kuliah required courses, as mentioned by Dr. Iwan, you have 8 Kuliah required courses. And we also have department required courses as well as elective packages. Because under departments of economics, you have a few packages that you want to specialize. We will look at packages later on. Okay, next. In total, you will have, well, currently in total, you have 130 credit hours for the international, while for the local is 131. Next. So this is just the list of department required courses. Make sure that if let's say you want to join the departments of economics, you have to have this curriculum structure so that it can guide you throughout your study period. Okay, this is just our department required courses. And okay, this is the department elective packages. So we have 4 packages in departments of economics. The first one, we have financial packages. Well, sometimes I don't know about finance, but in our department, we also have a special package for finance. During my time, I did a Bachelor of Economics, but because I love finance very much, so I did a specialization in finance. Okay, and I can also teach financial subjects. So it's like a win-win situation for you. Let's say you like economics and you like finance, but if you are undecided to choose which course, so you can join our department because we have our elective package for finance. And we also have international package. Well, you have some courses under international package. We also have this program. We also have a development package as well as Islamic economic package. Okay, scroll down. So these are some courses under financial package. So you have to take at least 4 courses to specialize in financial package. And then you also have international packages, also 4 courses, development package, and then scroll down, and this is our Islamic economic package. Okay, so scroll down. We also offer minor in IRK, isn't it? So last time I thought that this minoring course is not offered yet. It's still available. Is it double degree? No, just minor in IRK. Okay, so for those who are coming from, I don't know, religious school, maybe you are thinking of doing IRK or economics. But luckily for you, under economic department, we are also offering some courses from IRK. So you can have a balanced life. Okay. Right? So these are the courses that you can take under IRK Kuliah. Okay. And scroll down. Okay, this maybe will be explained later on because this is not really applicable to you. And yeah, this is just minor in Quran and Sunnah as well. Okay, you can minor in fiqh because under IRK there are many departments like us. We have accounting, finance, whatever. So they also have many departments. So you can somehow minor in fiqh, another department, or you can also minor in Quran and Sunnah, another department. So it's up to you. Okay. And next, is it the this is just elective course, well as I don't know, okay. So practical training, okay, as I told you, it is not compulsory. So but if you take practical training, it will appear in your CG in your transcript. So it's like a bonus mark for you, okay? And it will appear pass or fail. So normally there is no one will fail that course. So you just have to register the course and it will just appear in your transcript. It's like an experience for you. So your maybe later on the industry will somehow look at it as a bonus point for you. Okay. And next one, okay. So job perspective. So many students, many people outsiders think if you are doing economics, you will become economics, only economics. Is it true? Trust me, economics have a lot of area, a lot of field. You can become anyone. The most important thing is your value. If let's say you are not good, it means that if your akhlak is not good, you cannot become anything, right? So if your akhlak is there, it's very nice, shaped by the Islamic courses taught by our department, you can become anyone. Okay? So it's not just economics, you can work as a researchers, financial analysis, because we have financial package in our course. You can work as a policy makers, data analysis, anything. And can you see that there is one occupation which is lawyer there? Is it possible for economics to become a lawyer? For your information, in our department, we have one lecturer called Dr. Yasat. So he's a trainer for debater in ICOM, Kuliah of Ahmad Laws. So for those who want to become a lawyer, we also have the expertise. Okay. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Husna, for it was very enlightening. Now we proceed our briefing with the Department of Business Administration. Let's welcome the Academic Advisor, Dr. Zairina, to give the speech. Thank you, Mumtaz. Assalamualaikum. Right, I'm the Academic Advisor for the Department of Business Administration. It's what, the third, usually the third popular choice in the Kuliah, right? So, yeah, and the next slide. So these are our happy-go-lucky staff at our department office. Department of Business Administration is on the 4th floor, the highest, and all of our lecturers are there on level 4. Next slide. Right. So it's the BBA program that we offer since July 1984, right? We also have a PhD in Business Administration and a master's program if you're interested to do your master's later, Master of Science in Marketing. Right. These are our professors still teaching these subjects, and Prof. Hazina, she's a full professor there. She's our head of department. Next slide, our associate professors in the department. Yeah, that's more general. And these are our assistant professors and
lecturers that will be teaching you courses like Principles and Practice of Management, which is the kuliah required courses, right? Right, so the BBA program, these are the three subjects that you need to get an average of B- to enter the department. First is Principles and Practice of Management, and then it's Foundation of Islamic Finance, and the third is Statistics, right? So you need to get a B- average for all three, and also have a CGPA of not less than 2.5 to enter the department. I think this is the only department that requires three subjects, right? To enter it. Okay. So we have 60 department required courses, which translate to 48 credit hours. And then we have elective courses. This is the area of specialization. We call them major and minor. So it's actually in another slide, we'll look at what are the majors and minors in the department. Practical training is 3 credit hours, compulsory, and it's pass or fail. So these are the 60 department required courses. Do you prefer reading subjects or calculation subjects? Calculation, reading, or both, right? So this is one department where basically it covers both, right? So you have reading subject like business ethics, business communication, or marketing, and you also have calculation subjects like financial management 1 and management accounting, business science, right? So it's a balance of both reading and calculation subjects. These are our electives. We call them major and minor. So it's either you take one, either one major or one minor. It's not major and minor, right? So it's major or minor. So when you do a BBA degree, you either major in human resource management or finance or marketing or Islamic banking and finance. Or if you can't decide on which of these electives to major, you can do general management and you go across board. You can just choose some for marketing, some for HR, some for finance, and you get general management. And if you decide not to choose any of this major, you can do a minor in accounting. You do 8 subjects from the Department of Accounting. So you get BBA minor accounting. Or if your interest is more on IT, information systems, you will do 8 subjects, 8 courses from Kuliah of ICT, right? So there's a list of courses to choose from. I think there's about 9 or 10. So you choose 8, and then you get BBA minor in information systems, right? Next is our awards, right? So every year we get this grant from Bank Muamalah to choose our best students from each field. So we get the best student for BBA HR, the best student for BBA Finance, right? So 5 students will be picked after you've completed the 4 years or even 3.5 years of studies, and they're grouped according to electives or major and minor. Right. If you have a BBA degree, what kind of career will you have, right? So anything you want. Does it mean that if you have a BBA degree, you will own a business? Or you're going to be an entrepreneur? I think some of you have already started your online business, right? Yes. So I don't know, having a BBA degree where you take courses like entrepreneurship, small business management, right? So will enhance your knowledge, right? So yeah, you can even decide to be an academician, specializing. For example, when you do a master's in marketing after a BBA degree, so you specialize in marketing, right? Or any careers in public, private, non-profit organization. Right, these are pictures of our prominent alumni, right? Across board, international and local. And yeah, I think the next slide, right? This is Zainal Abid Shah. So he gave the speech in one of the convocation, the technical convocation, right? So yes, on that day when you have your convocation, this is what he said. Our hard work has paid off. Either you get a first class, second class, But which class are you in the eyes of Allah? Only taqwa and understanding your purpose of life differentiate us, right? It's not just getting a degree or a job, the best among you is the most beneficial to others. With that, I leave you with this word of our alumni. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Zaina, for the speech. Without any further ado, I would like to call upon the Head of Department of Islamic Finance, Dr. Sharifah Rehan, to give the speech. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So sorry, I step up to Zuhur prayer today. Okay. Welcome to Kuliah of Economic and Management Sciences, and I hope all students ready for the semester. And most of you are already very familiar with the IIUM because you are coming from the CFS. Those who are not familiar, inshallah, you will have the old student, the existing student to assist you, and also all the staff from the Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences. Okay. The presentation slide it should be we prepare for tomorrow, so I don't have any slide for today. Similar to all here, we don't have any slide, but it's better for you because you are tired already, isn't it? How many of you tired? Huh? Only two tired, the rest are not tired. Okay. Okay. So what do we have at Department of Finance? We have about 20 lecturers, and mostly all the lecturers basically background is in the finance area, accounting area, economics area. It's a mix of all. Okay, so a Kuliah of Economics actually coming from the same branch, so it's almost similar things. You learn from each department. You have to take the courses from other departments, from the Department of Finance and also Economics, Accounting, as well as Business Admin. So that when you go out, you are ready for the industry. Is that so? Okay, so you will have higher salary because of that, because of the what you learn here. I have a student graduated last year, and I'm so surprised to see the salary of 3,800 per month paid by the industry. Okay, 3,500. Not all can get that, but if you work very hard, your CV is good, and you do a lot of things here, not academically, but other activities also. You will be hired by big corporation. Okay, or those corporations that can give you higher salary. Okay, so we do have that kind of student that receive higher salary. Okay, so finance. Okay, if you are interested in doing finance, Department of Finance, the course under the name is Bachelor of Science Islamic Finance. It's actually the combination or the mix of conventional finance as well as Islamic finance. Okay, so you have both. When you graduated, you have both knowledge in conventional finance as well as Islamic finance. So don't worry, like saying, okay, it's only Islamic finance. No. Okay, you have both of them. Okay, so I can't remember, but the total of the credit hours is 133, and you have practical training also to do for 6 months. And then, and most of the corporation paid that, although it's not that high, the average is around 1,000, but due to the COVID, the average last time is dropped about 500 to 600 of the allowance due to the COVID. Okay, and then of course you have to go through the required courses, university required, Kuliah required, and then when you enter the department, you start taking the department required courses that concentrated on both Islamic and conventional finance. Okay, and then after that, you have to take the elective
courses, and you can do the minor in management, Islamic economics. Sorry, I can't remember. Can't remember. So sorry, but you can refer to the slide. Dr. Fadila, your student advisor, has prepared the slide. Then probably later the media can put that online. Okay. So what is finance? I just give you brief definition since many of you new and you are not exposed to finance at CFS. It's basically the management of money. Okay, the science and art of management of money. How do you manage your money? Okay, so that's what you're going to learn. And about 60 to 70% of our staff at the department, they are from the industry. And they have the experience of managing the fund, the trust fund, and so on. So you can learn from them, especially guy, very adventurous, very high risk type. So even you can start investing today if you want. If you have money, 10 ringgit, you can start investing in whatever that you have with the bank, because everything is online now, isn't it? Okay, so that's what basically that you're going to learn as an individual or personally, you can do that investing. But then for you to be working in the corporation, we prepare you to manage the financial part of the corporation. So you are prepared. You know accounting, you know economics, you know finance, you are prepared for that. And you know the management, you can be the manager. Okay, so that's what Kuliah is preparing you. Okay, so I think that's all from me. If you have any more questions regarding the Department of Finance or the program under the department, you can see me personally, or you can refer to Dr. Fadila, which is the student advisor of the Department of Finance. Okay, so thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Dr. Sharifah Raihan. I hope the students find this session beneficial. Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, today is the IIUM Academia Day. We are likely to take this opportunity to wish Happy Academia Day to all the academic staff, especially to all our lecturers in this area. So let us give a big applause to our lecturers for all activities for us. Before we end our Kuliah briefing, it's my pleasure to open the floor for questions. Yeah. Please do not hesitate to ask so that we can answer your questions. You can come forward.